Venezuela goes to a new parliamentarian election. The people will decide whether to continue deepening social and economic changes proposed by the Bolivarian revolution led by President Nicolás Maduro, or to tread another path. Let's see the coverage of our colleague Bruno Falci.
In a climate of peace and democratic respect, Venezuela moved towards legislative elections on May 25. In the neighborhood of Cacha, in Caracas, where Chavist candidates from the Invite Socialist Party of Venezuela walked along its streets and listened to the demands of its inhabitants.
House-to-house contact has been one of the main strategies used by candidates to be closer to the population and communities. This is very crucial for us because in other events, in other governments, this type of contact never happened. And now candidates attach more importance to be present, to be in direct contact with communities. Thus, they listen to their needs, understand them, solve the most specific problems, and assist on top priority the most vulnerable population.
With a great presence of government candidates in the most needed neighborhoods of the country, many of them were formed in communal councils and now collectively were chosen to be their representative in this electoral dispute.
For instance, we have here a candidate of ours who is the legislator Jaila Melendez from our sector. So nominees live in that sector, they know our reality. In the case of Melendez, she gives her voice there in the National Assembly, which we know is not her competence, but the relationship with the ministries, with the vice ministries, with the president. In all, lawmaker Melendez makes the people's voice be heard at the top so that they help us and accompany us in this regard. In addition, it's necessary they participate with us in our assemblies because they are part of our community.
The opposition is also postulating. Despite being divided, they are making political campaign in social networks and in the richest neighborhood of the country, in a clear demonstration of economic contrasts of the respective social bases of the government and opposition.
Exacto, para construir una solución al conflicto político.
Firstly, to build a solution to the political conflict. Secondly, an assembly that is plural, where ideas and models of development are discussed and argued. Then, negotiations, meetings, unity as a nation, in order to be able to face what is happening in the world. Thirdly, to encourage a system that respects private property, that has the best conditions of wages and the pension system. We have a style of government or a format of government that is from the community. The community is organized. The resolution of those needs is promoted from that place. And of course, they prioritize in terms of those needs. And then the different projects are financed. Well, as this is reaching, let's say, the bigger and smaller communities, countrysides, cities, neighborhoods, precisely our campaign has to do with being closer to the people.
This is going to be the 32nd election since the triumph of the revolution in 1998. Another demonstration of the democratic political culture of Venezuelan institution, where the people are the main protagonists of the present and future of their nation. The 25th of May will decide which path Venezuela wanna take. From Marcos da Silva camera, Bruno Falci, Caracas, Venezuela, for teleSUR.